Hi and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Stranger Things, our little Stranger Things binge. It's chapter 4, the sauna test. And we talked a little bit about the title of this episode actually in the last one, where you compared it to something, something that happens in The Thing. And that the leading theory is that maybe all the people who've been infected so far with this Mind Flayer monster thing, that a way to test that is putting them in a sauna and seeing whether or not they freak out or not, I guess. Because we know that it likes it cold. Shall we just jump straight into it? Sure.
What about Billy?
Yeah.
What about him? He seemed wrong. Wrong is kind of like his default, but it's nice to know he's not a murderer, because that would have totally sucked.
Like, why is Max saying that? Because he was behaving very not like we've seen him behave in front of Max before. He was being way too friendly.
See this?
Okay, so you two want to explain to me what in the name of Jesus just happened here?
Useless police officers. Oh God! Jesus Christ!
Oh God.
Ew!
I suddenly ate too much.
How long have I been out?
A while. You've been drifting in and out.
How did I get here?
Slowly.
What are the odds that this guy registers a car in his own name?
It wasn't a car. What are you wearing?
What do you mean it wasn't a car?
This is a code red.
Shut up.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
It's through so much serious stuff together.
Go away.
Do not hang up.
Something happened. Something bad.
Our very lives can be at stake.
What are you talking about?
Just come over to my house. We'll explain everything.
What? I sneak up behind him, I knock him out, and I take his key card. It's easy.
Did you not hear the part about the massive gun?
Yes, Dustin, I did. And that's why I would be sneaking.
Well, please tell me this and be honest. Have you ever actually won a fight?
Okay, that was one time.
Twice. Jonathan, your prior?
Listen, that doesn't count.
Why would it count? Because it looks like he beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, Robin, oh, hey, what are you doing?
I need cash.
Well, half of that's mine. Where are you going?
Find us a way into that room, a safe way. And in the meantime, sling ice cream, behave, and don't get beat up. I'll be back in a jiff.
Oh, dude. Come on, man, not my scooper.
Ausweisen.
Nancy? Jonathan? You're fired. Both of you.
He was sweating a lot.
Yeah, would have been like, are you okay, man? I know you're upset, but
I think I just didn't want to believe it. The part that was still in me. What if it's still in our world? In Hawkins, the Mind Flayer's back. Yeah, and if he is, he'd want to attach himself to someone again. A new me. A new host.
Yeah, I think you might know this guy.
Okay.
He was here the other day, rides a motorcycle.
yeah.
Big build, square jaw, dark hair. Probably military, maybe ex-military.
Gary or John or something. Candace will have his name on file.
Lying.
We've had trouble with the
So
plumbing.
much.
Clogged toilets. Stinks with mines that are
Pilotation?
You mean with a lot of plumbers, Larry? This guy, when I saw him, he was coming out of your office.
Okay, well, I don't remember that. I'll take a lot of hands, you know? One call to Tom at the Post. And you're done, buddy. Gone. Don't give me that dead daughter sob story. Because I just don't care. Now, if you don't mind, I really am rather busy. Operating director. Who is he? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ow! What are you calling? The police?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I swear. But you know him. He gives me things sometimes. What kind of things? Money, presents. Stockport. He works for Stockport. The mall? I swear. Stockport. You don't want to mess with these people, Jim.
I think you should worry about yourself right now, Larry. Not about me. The records. Where are they?
Oh, he just bumped his head. Just a little boo-boo, right, Larry?
Have a nice day.
Mortgage, college tuition. You know, they're real things, Nancy. Things that you don't care about only because you don't have to.
I didn't realize I lived in a bubble.
Well, you do. What did you expect? That you would make Star Reporter in a month? Yeah, the real world sucks. Deal with it like the rest of us.
You don't know what it's like.
Neither do you.
These air ducts lead all the way here.
I've definitely seen this movie before.
Well, with people crawling in air ducts,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if you can see. It's like
a lot of movies and games.
Trust me, no collarbones, remember?
push it.
Not my feet, though, man. Push my ass.
What?
Touch my butt, I don't care!
Harder.
Push it! Harder.
Don't hurt me with my leg.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Get over here and serve me some sample.
Looks pretty normal to me.
Can you help? I will give you samples.
We need to find out if he's the host.
Where are you going?
I have an idea. Boys only.
Seriously?
Just trust me on this one.
Okay, so they're gonna lock him in the sauna when he goes in there. If he goes in.
Go first, please. Go on.
Alright.
How can she even eat
This
all
is
that?
the route you're gonna take.
We think these Russians want to do harm to our country. Great harm. Don't you love your country?
You can't spell America without Erica.
Yeah. Oddly, that's totally true. So don't do this for
Mhm.
us. Do it for your country. Do it for your fellow man. Do this for America. America.
Ooh, I just got the chills.
They're bad news.
So what, this is blackmail?
Protection.
Hold on a second.
Hey, what is it?
And what else is near Jordan Lake?
The power plant.
4 nights ago, there was a huge power outage, and the next day,
Your magnets fell.
we didn't find it at the lab. It's because it isn't at the lab. It's at one of these properties.
I want you to forget about sales. I want you to come work for me at the Hawkins PD.
I have to look at your face every day? I don't think so. I'm proud of you. Proud of me for getting fired. That you stood up for yourself. That you stood up to those shitheads. Yes, those shitheads. Do you see anything?
Yeah, I see those boring bosses you're so excited about.
Any cards?
Negative.
Booby traps?
If I could see them, they'd be pretty shit traps.
What is they?
Thank you for that.
Very bad spy. She's just yelling.
Come in.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Behind you.
Hi.
die.
Step back.
No.
Seriously.
No! If you die, I die.
Okay. What the hell?
You know what? Let's just grab that and go.
Oh shit.
What the?
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Is she gonna
Explode?
Yeah. Or she's heating up because Billy's heating up. And they're connected.
No, don't do it.
He's activated. Can you just trust me, please?
Max, get away from the door.
What?
Max,
Get away from the door!
Let me out, you bitch! Let me out! I'll fucking cut you! Let me out!
Max, come on!
Oh shit.
What the hell, you piece of shit!
She could have killed me.
Yes. Not us.
Whoa, how many they got now? It's intensifying. So, that was chapter 4.
yeah. That was intense.
Yeah. There was a lot going on. And it really ramped up during the last part there.
Yeah.
Wow, I was like, how are they gonna get out of that if Elle is being choked out, but Mike came to the rescue, and then Elle was able to throw him through a wall, and yeah.
I don't know. I think it was a bit weird that, there was something about the strength of her. There's something about how Billy was that much stronger than her. When she was just able to close the gate, and that was quite a
that was quite a feat on her part, you know. Yeah. It's but I think that was also a part of it. Like, she wasn't using all of her powers at and when we saw her closing the gate, and you could see how much it was affecting her. This time she was simply throwing something heavy, like really heavy at him. And yeah, and he was able to push that away. She got caught off guard, and he caught her by the hair and then the throat, and I think she was struggling to just yeah, you know, not black out and keep alive while he was choking her. And then Mike hit him, and then that made her, you know, that, yeah, so that she maybe was able to snap back into action mode and then use more of her powers to throw him out of the room or something like that. That's how I saw it, at least. But yes, a lot of stuff went down.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah.
The Mind Flayer has been busy, it seems.
The Mind Flayer has really been busy and gathered, it looked like up to like 20 people or something now.
Yeah.
Or even more, maybe. So, yeah, my theory is still that, you know, when we get, like, come 4th of July, Independence Day, that a lot is going to go down, and I'm thinking, like, maybe the people that has been affected are going to be, like, planted throughout the entire affair, and they're going to use it to infect even more, or, like, yeah, we'll see. It's, yeah, there's something is definitely going to happen at the celebrations. That's for sure.
Yes.
Yes. Anything else in particular that caught your?
I really like the scene between Nancy and her mom.
Yeah, I thought so. I could see that.
Because she's been useless. Like she's been that mother who just wants to do good by her children and tries to you know, be a part of their lives, but she's just too useless to actually I don't know. It's just
she's been trying to like get, you know, try to talk to her kids. She's been trying to, at least.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's unsuccessfully, and now she got a little one-on-one time with Nancy. She was able to give her some advice.
She was finally able to be like
be a mom for her,
Yeah.
and I think she enjoyed that a lot. And I don't think it's like her maybe like not being able to talk. Like, of course, she maybe really didn't have an in with Nancy, but I also think it's Nancy opening way more up and like wanting to talk to her mother. Because like in the past, it's just been like, shut the fuck up, mom.
Yeah, and I think Nancy is hitting that age where you are starting to actually be an adult. I can't remember how old she's supposed to be right now, but I think she's supposed to be in her late teens.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon she's probably like 18, 19 or something.
Yeah, that's also the late
teens. Yeah, I know.
So I think that's the age where you stop being as much a teenager and start moving into the adult
start
life.
Behaving more as an adult at least.
And that means as well that you are better at communicating with your parents. At least I can say that from my own part, that my relationship with my parents actually got a lot better when I got out of my teenage years. So I think maybe Nancy is also starting to hit that moment in her life and starting to actually wanting to open up to her parents. And
I've heard that's the case for a lot of people. You don't want to talk to your parents when you're a teenager, but when you start to behaving more like, or you start behaving more like an adult, and you see things from their perspective a little bit more maybe, and being like, okay, being an adult, being a parent, that's not always easy at all. Like, I'm not the only one with problems here. I think that might be something that's hitting a lot of teenagers when they grow older and they're like, so the world doesn't revolve around me. I think when it comes to the Mind Flayer, like the same rules kind of apply as in season 2, whereas if something happens to one of the Mind Flayers like extensions, but like the rest of it will feel it. So like when they were heating, like trying to like heat up, I guess you can call it, Will back in season 2, all the rest of the Mind Flayer and the creatures connected to it, they could feel it, and it was like the same with Billy here, and you could see in the hospital with Mrs. Driscoll, she was I was afraid she was going to explode or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything else that caught your eye in this episode, or something you want to talk about?
Hopper being extremely awesome and
yes,
badass.
We saw badass Hopper again, like the no nonsense type. Like, I want information and you're going to give it to me, or I will beat it out of you.
Yeah.
And cut off your fingers with your own like cigar cutter or whatever that was.
Oh yeah, that was
Like,
yeah. And also, speaking of badass, I don't know whether I agree with her, but Erica is just so sassy, and I absolutely love it.
Yes, yeah. Like the actress is doing a really great job. She's so sassy, and she's playing that really well. I do not like her at all. I think she's horrible.
Yeah.
She's a horrible person, but she's like
creating like an amazing dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think like she was also like one of the minor characters that people really liked in like both season 1 and 2, and they gave her more to do.
Yeah,
obviously. Because of that, like, because people were like,
she was a fan favorite.
Yeah, they were like, oh, Erica, she's a lot of fun. I can imagine her maybe being a little bit too annoying if they use her too much. If she's like, there's a danger of like using a character like that too much, because she's just way too sassy maybe, or just on everybody's nerves all the time, and
she's very two-dimensional, I think, and I think two-dimensional characters can be used too much.
They can be fun and all, and she is a bit, it's weird saying she's not a 100% realistic character, because there's a lot of not realistic stuff going on in this, but she's supposed to be what, like 6, 7, 8 years old or something, and she knows a lot of big words, and she knows a lot about capitalism, and yeah, it's just stuff like that. That's, I don't know, it just seems a little.
It's funny.
It's funny,
well
but
written, but it's
but
not
you wouldn't expect
really
a girl her age to act like that, or
be so articulate and so. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, but you see that a lot in movies. It's always like very articulate and intelligent children, just talking almost down to adults and everybody else who's older than them. It's always great entertainment. It's just not, that rarely happens. that a kid that age is so much more like well spoken and well informed than people older. But yeah, it's just, that's a very minor thing. So yeah, do you have anything more you want to dive into?
I actually forgot to say it in the last one, but we saw a lot of flashbacks in the last one, or with we were seeing them from season 1, and also some things from season 2, and you just realize, oh, it was when Will was going through this breakdown. And he kind of thought back to those times, and they looked so young. And what happened? They were so small.
They are
like tiny Dustin.
Yeah, but they're kids, and they grow up fast. Like, it can be sometimes even like only 6 months or something, and they'll look totally different. Like,
especially
some people grow up really fast sometimes.
Yeah, and I think. Well, it has happened a lot slower with the guys, but now they are hitting that age where it's just running away from them almost like. Yeah,
and you can hear Will's voice already. Like, it's getting darker. It's almost like Bran in Game of Thrones, where he was little Bran, and then all of a sudden, like from one season to the next, it was just like, whoa, okay, big Bran.
Yeah.
Way different.
And he's incredibly beautiful. I think his facial structure and his I don't know. I think he's going to grow up to be a real heartthrob.
Will?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. From what I've seen on interviews and stuff like that, it seems like a great person as well. So.
Oh.
And him and Millie Bobby Brown, they're just like
very good friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Thick as thieves, which is funny because like they're the ones who interact the least, almost like in this series. So yeah, that's funny. Another thing with the flashbacks, now that you mentioned them, it's just another very small nitpick is just I don't think we really need that many flashbacks all the time. Even like flashbacks from like previous episodes in this season, where it's like most people binge this, I think. So it's not like you need to be reminded of something specific that happened in the episode before with a flashback. They can just mention it and we'd be like, oh yeah, that happened. But I get why they do it sometimes. And the way they do it, like just visually is, and with the sound and the way they do the flashbacks. I get why they're doing it. It's just, personally don't need them, but it's just once again very minor nitpick.
Well, I think what I have noticed is when they do the flashbacks, it's usually because they want to explain specifically, okay, what happened, because it was like something with the cliffhanger from the last episode, and I get what you mean.
It has been a lot. Like we've seen how many episodes of Stranger Things today?
3.
3, yeah. Or this evening at least, and so it is a little bit muddled right now, the episodes, for me, blending together a little bit. I think our minds are all over the place right now with this. So we're just gonna end it for now, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.